Have you ever wondered why some people seem to own the world, while the rest of the world seems to own them? The bitter truth is, you are living in a prison you cannot see. A prison built from expectations, debt, and constant noise. The world is divided into two groups: the 99% who chase the light, and the 1% who create it in the dark. We are talking about sovereignty. The power to wake up knowing that your time, your mind, and your future belong to you alone. Wealth 9. Only the obsessed survive here. Everyone wants the throne, but very few are willing to endure the weight of the crown. Success is a lonely road, and the higher you go, the thinner the air becomes. You will be mocked. You will be misunderstood. You will lose friends who no longer fit the version of the man you are becoming. This is not a tragedy. It is a necessity. You cannot fly with eagles if you are still scratching the ground with chickens. The price of greatness is discipline in the face of boredom. Most people quit not when it's hard, but when it's no longer exciting. The 1% keep going when the lights are off and the crowd has gone home. They fall in love with the grind. Your current life is the result of your previous standards. If you want a different life, you need a different level of pain. Comfort is a slow death. Embrace the struggle, for it is the only thing that proves you are still alive. Wealth 9. Society offers you an illusion of choice. They give you different colors of the same cage, different brands of the same poison, and call it freedom. But true freedom is not choosing between the options they give you. It is creating your own. To build Wealth 9 is to build a fortress, a place where the rules of the masses do not apply. It requires you to be comfortable with being the villain in their story, so you can be the hero in your own. The middle ground is a dangerous place. You are either all in or you are in the way. They want you to play the game by their rules. They want you to compete for the scraps. But the elite don't compete. We dominate. We don't ask for a seat at the table. We build the table. We own the building. And we control the room. Wealth is not a lottery. It is not a stroke of luck. It is a cold, calculated engineering process. The 99% work for money. The 1% build systems that make money work for them. While you trade your hours for paper, we trade our vision for assets. If your income depends on your physical presence, you don't own a business, you own a job. And a job is just a polite word for a cage with a salary. True leverage is found in the things that scale while you sleep: code, content, and capital. These are the three pillars of the modern elite. You don't need more time. You need more leverage. You need to stop being the engine and start being the architect. Wealth 9. Time is the only asset that is being subtracted from your life every single second, without the possibility of a refund. While the poor spend their time to save money, the elite spend their money to buy back their time. You must understand that your life is not measured by the number of breaths you take, but by the moments that you actually own. Most people are living on autopilot, reacting to the world instead of creating it. They wait for the weekend, they wait for the vacation, they wait for retirement. They are waiting for a life that never arrives because they have forgotten that now is the only reality. If you are not designing your day, someone else is designing it for you. And trust me, they didn't plan much for your greatness. To master your time is to master your mind. It requires a brutal elimination of the non-essential. It means saying no to good opportunities so you can say yes to the legendary ones. You don't need more hours in the day. You need more focus in the hours you have. The 1% are not busier than you. They are simply more intentional. They move like predators, slow, silent, and precise. Stop counting the days and start making the days count. Your legacy is being written in the shadows of your daily habits. Wake up, focus, execute. Wealth 9. Look around you. They want you distracted. Because a man who cannot focus is a man who can be ruled. Focus is the new currency. While the masses are consuming, the elite are constructing. Discipline is not a chore. It is the ultimate form of self-love. It is saying no to who you are to become who you want to be. You think you are free? Try to sit in silence for 10 minutes. If you can't, you are a slave to the noise. Wealth 9. Only the obsessed survive here. At the end of your life, you will meet the person you could have become. That is the ultimate test. Will you be strangers, or will you be the same person? Success is not a destination. It is a transformation. It is the death of your excuses and the birth of your empire. You have the blueprints. You have the vision. Now, you need the courage to execute. The door to the 1% is open, but only for those who are willing to walk through the fire. The crowd is waiting for permission. We don't. We take what is ours. This is your moment of choice. Join the elite. Subscribe to Wealth 9. The war is silent. The victory is loud.